The girl accidentally captured the murder scene while taking photos, but instead of rushing away, she seized the moment when the killer was disposing of the body, and clearly photographed his facial features. Then she hurried back to the roadside, intending to call her uncle to report it to the police, but she found the car empty. Could it be that her uncle had heard the gunshot and gone into the cemetery to look for her? Thinking this, she hurried back, as she suspected. The two had already met. Just as the girl was about to warn her uncle to leave quickly, before he could react, the killer shot him dead. Just as the killer was about to attack the girl, he suddenly noticed the camera in her hand. Taking advantage of the killer's momentary distraction, the girl spun around and fled for her life. Her frantic dash led her to a wooden cabin. The bewildered owner immediately stopped the panicked girl. A bullet struck the man squarely in the ankle. The searing pain caused his mind to completely freeze. Only when a fully armed, masked assassin slowly approached did he regain his senses and quickly lock the door. He then checked his weapon, loading the last 2 bullets into the magazine. Just as the assassin violently pushed open the door, the man fired without hesitation, but due to the distance, the assassin wasn't killed. Now both were wounded, so neither dared make a move. The man warned the killer to leave immediately, or he would call the police. Hearing this, the killer was genuinely frightened. Quick-witted, he grabbed the phone, only to discover the man's line wasn't even connected.
I've got a cell phone, asshole!
I'm looking at it.
The killer then made a demand: hand over the girl, and he would leave at once. Seeing the girl's innocent eyes, the man thought of his son, who had died unexpectedly not long ago. He firmly promised the girl he would protect her. Then he had her fetch the medical kit. After briefly treating her wounds, he had her fetch additional items: spare light bulbs, a towel, and a cup of water. Though confused by his intentions, the girl complied without question. Wrapping the bulbs in the towel, he smashed one with force. Under the girl's stunned gaze, he scattered the shards directly onto the staircase.
Now, even if we're not here, we'll hear him if he tries to go upstairs.
Cool. What's the water for?
We're drinking.
The man then asked the girl why she was being hunted. She confided her tragic story to him, and handed over the camera's film. The man carefully wrapped the film in a plastic bag to prevent damage. He instructed the girl to hide the film inside the toilet tank. After an unknown period of time passed, the killer unexpectedly found a confession letter. It revealed the man had once had a happy family. He had laid barbed wire on his farm, causing a child to step on it and fall. The child hit their head on a rock and died. His wife couldn't bear the reality, and left him in grief. This left the man filled with guilt, spending his days holed up at home, drowning his sorrows in alcohol. The girl listened, feeling a deep connection, and confessed that if the man wouldn't reject her, she could regard him as her own father. Moved to tears, the man found the resolve to confront the killer. He relentlessly questioned and taunted him. The wounds covering your body are too extensive. It won't be long before you bleed to death. Hearing this, the killer flew into a rage. Consumed by fury, he not only began hurling abuse at the two upstairs, but also prepared to storm upstairs and kill them. A patrolling officer happened to hear the gunshot. Eager to make a name for himself, he didn't immediately call for backup. Instead, he chose to investigate the source of the gunshot alone. He soon found the man's wooden cabin, yet the killer showed no sign of panic. He calmly pulled on his hood, ready to teach this rookie officer a lesson.